focus up. I'm so happy I get to see Leo again. So one of my more enjoyable players recently. He's definitely been kind of catching my eye when he's been playing. It certainly has some high potential here, but we are live into this. And it'll be Alliance on the defensive side and Guild on the attack. We'll just have to wait and see who gets that first blood. Bit of a default to begin with, no big moves made. A little early kind of show of presence and force towards those B halls, but then it does seem as though it's this mid-take coming through. Yeah, and it's actually, you're seen over towards A that challenges the wall from Kata and did a lot of damage as well. He had to burn his heal pretty much immediately. Guessing he had the light armor on the back of that as well, so... Guild in towards ropes here. The trapwire going to give away their position, and XMS is actually here to greet them as well, potentially. Oh, lucky. Actually, yeah, lucky as well. Those four didn't explode up just as he was looking to pass, but Onkar trying to guess a little bit of a fake over, but DownQ going to give it up, and nobody from Alliance showing their position just yet, but Kada potentially going to get isolated on site here. Catches that headshot, but you're seeing still comes out on top. Yeah, this is an unpleasant retake coming in. I don't know what they've got particularly to work with. We'll have to wait and see. The post plants look good. 3 on site, 2 kind of split throughout, but already Hype's going to get himself towards the back of Pillar. Yassine wants to swing, but that's a dangerous one. Now, Safe in the corner, does find one. He knows there's another. XMS is there. Great work from Safe. And a shutdown on Alliance this time. Now, talk me through what impressed you about that. You were saying, I believe it was the fault line that came in potentially. It was, yeah. Bonka, again, selling that fake just a little bit there. It kept them guessing. And that's the main thing. XMS puts himself in a position where actually the hit comes through fast enough from Guild, where Cad is completely isolated. He can't then cross back over. Just the sheer number of bodies up in heaven on the side of Guild completely split that up. And right there, I mean, if you can isolate that one kill, the man advantage in pistol round, massive, especially when you can lock out sight the way that they did. I mean, smoke over screens makes it so difficult for anybody to find re-entry. Oh, Hype's in trouble. Hype's in real trouble. Oh dear. Poor old Hype. Never fun going down that way. Bonker's going to clear that out. Now Lucker's trying to try his towards the site, but no real chance of this. They are, of course, working with very little. You got I think a ghost is the most they've been able to bring out here today. And there should be a plant. Quite a safe one at that. Yeah, it was Alliance stacked up towards Heaven Stairs. Again, potentially just looking to make this costly, but I don't expect anyone from Guild to overextend in this scenario. Draken actually going to find Lucker as smoke pops. Now creeping behind. Again, just looking for economy damage here. They want to make it as costly as possible, but as if they might want to play exits outside, and Safe here to greet them. Oh, got to make sure they die here in terms of economy, but all stacked up, and Kada will trade that one, so it's one weapon at least. A last man standing. Kada won't find anything else, so 4 will survive. Big opportunity for a bonus round here. 4 Spectres on the board. By coming back in. Now, Spectres are pretty reasonable here. I mean, the choke points on this map are... Yes, there are, like, long-range sight lines, of course, but you can create some dirty choke points. I want to see what Draken does with this, too. He might just have to stick on where he's at if he wants to be in the right place for the buy coming up in front of this one, but Gil gonna go quickly down towards middle. Yassine straight up and away. All these flashes of everyone's blind. Everyone is blind. Back away, but look at the flank. XMS makes his way through the smoke, does well, but Bonkar trades it, and now doubling down is gonna be Hype. Works his way through, catches off Bonkar, and now spots out Draken towards the bottom of mid. We're safe in this. Safe, pretty far off, and now the spike's kind of lost here. Draken needs to try and stay alive. And it's kind of Sophie's choice. Where do they take it now? You've got B under wraps. Fear off up on top. This should be a comfy round now for Alliance.
As it goes for the TP across there. Safe actually finds Fearoth, brings it to a 2v3. Still able to do some damage here. Hype going to clean it up though. Finds 3, but 3 will fall on the side of Alliance. A costly round for them. We'll have to take a look actually what the purchase is going to look like. I'm looking towards XMS and Fearoth. Lucker as well, actually, sitting down on 3k, so...
Did 3, yeah. And initially, it looked like Alliance were going to deal with that aggression pretty handily.
Everyone's blind. We're all safe. It's fine. Coming back in, and you were asking about the buy. XMS, not loving life, but we'll take it. And on the other side for Guild, a fair purchase across the board now. It looks like a set piece to take some sort of map control coming in towards those B halls. Already Leo going to sit a little bit further back towards that. That's information found, so they can maybe ascertain someone's playing dedicated towards the site, maybe even pushed up. So again, small bits of information going to trickle on through. Hype going walkabout, shows a little bit of presence as well. So both extremities now checked in on, and Guild focusing towards mid.
Just something, again, looking back at the previous split performances, one of my biggest criticisms has been Guild kind of getting lost in this default, right? They look for something on one side of the map, they drift away, and then it's 30 seconds left. But, I mean, early on here on Split, making the right moves in their attacking half. So they're about 20 seconds ahead of the beat we usually expect them to see. Oh my, that's perfect. Leo getting caught inside the sucker. The paint shell actually nearly do a Cadadote. Is greeted outside the ropes. Yassine will double down. XMS falls.
So that's not a pleasant shot to watch. Fearoth's making a meal of it. What's going on?
What?
This is horrible. These are some nerve showing messiness. I don't know. Hype's still on the site now. Information's going to be fed through. That's good for them. A 2v2. And Hype knows that he's in a bit of a tricky spot here. Actually finds one. Great play. Spotting the plant.
Beautiful.
And surprised Yassine didn't have to just tap and come off that, because the commitment off the back of all of that information coming through. But a 2-2 now. This is perfect for Alliance coming back in now once they got those rifles with them.
Yeah, I mean, I spoke too soon. I like the moves that Guild were making in the early round there. And like I said, usually they don't convert that early kind of space that they find, especially through mid and B heaven. How many times have we seen rounds pretty much conclude themselves in heaven on B when Guild are playing Split? So to keep our eye on that.
Now, no subtlety to that, just elephant stepping around. The Lion's going to hear all of it. Guild going to back away. If you're in that spike, this is quick progress being made. They are working on a weird buy. You've got Draken and Leo with a little bit more. Positions being noted, and here we go. Burst towards rafters. No one close by. They've played aggressively. This is a little sketchy. You can get kind of pinched in on this. And they're still showing presence elsewhere on the map. Oh, good work. That's the danger man gone. So, Alliance should be pretty solid now. Unless something goes terribly astray. That rifle is kind of left in enemy territory, not to be really picked up here. Fearoth trying to be a bold player, trying to play that peak. I mean, you're kind of keeping that entire site safe from that side of approach. But Hype, though, well considered, breaking through quickly towards heaven to ensure no quick response can be made to that pick. Oh.
Ooh, Leo actually catches Hype ahead of that flash here.
30 seconds left.
Like a 6 left in the clip. Back away from that, though. Actually placed flash, and Yassine actually to try and get the showstopper inside. Ooh. Look at that. Lucka and Kada both fall to it.
How did this round go so badly for Alliance? Like, I mean, so looking towards it looked like the initial plan was maybe trying to get a little bit of a pinch towards A, kind of clear ramp. Your Draken posting up and through. He gets nothing for this. Now, Yassine gets a free pick, I think it was, towards B main. So he works through that one, builds on in, and while this happens, I'm just amazed that Alliance gave them that.
Yeah.
Because, like, Hype was playing that perfect balance, I felt. Like, that kind of, like, not too aggressive, but showing presence. And I feel like he overcommitted and just got punished for it instantly, and then suddenly Heaven and Rafters is super open.
Yeah, and it fell in quick succession as well. That's the thing, it didn't really... Alliance didn't give themselves an opportunity to recover from any of what happened throughout the middle of that round. Go over three buckies on the board here, Lauren. Rumor has it got nerfed.
Have you heard any confirmation on these rumors?
I couldn't possibly comment.
Let's see what Fearoth can do. Oh. God. Hold your breath. Try and stay unnoted. Up and over. Up and over. That's not bad. Fearoth. Just out here playing Quake. Man's making it look so easy. Pain Shell as well to follow. Ultimate now here. Let's see. Oh, that could be big. That could be big. It is! Fearoth. Huge work coming out. And now Safe just left scratching his head. Perfect play from Fearoth, knowing what on earth to do. And Safe just back to the wall. Gonna find one, looks for the fob, can't get it. Alliance, what a way to turn it around again.
Beautiful round. Beautiful round. A scrappy investment as well, and actually looking back, so perfectly placed this as well. Again, you've seen a bonker, just there's no way you're getting out of that. No way whatsoever. As I say, I was worried about one of the players, but it looks like Guild are going to be able to squeeze out a full buy here. 4,000 overall left in the kitty. They have the Rolling Thunder from the Shadows and the Revive available here. Seen and Safe nowhere near to their ultimates. And again, similar setup once again. I mean, Safe doing safe things over on a lobby. This time around, actually, I'm going to be playing screen, so that allows Alliance to lean off towards mid and B more so. And as you can see, two of them tucked in ropes. They're looking to shut that down, but Lucker actually caught sleeping. Yassine just walks out. There's nothing to stop this walkout, and I'm not sure.
Well, they went for this like mid stack, right? Like they went for this like quad play towards mid. You had kind of two towards Heaven side, like almost Maelstrom side, and then you had two towards Ropes. Now, sadly for them, they've lost one player on either of those, and then the additional man was over towards A initially. This is, I don't get me wrong, Guild have definitely been exploiting middle. They've been walking it for sure, but at this point, you've got to kind of keep in check the basics. You can't let them get away with that. It's a calculated risk, but I mean, you're on the wrong end of it. Fearoth's still here, though. Forced away. This is really, really smothering work from Guild. You can see how hard Alliance are trying to fight for just an angle, and Draken whiffs it. Fearoth gonna punish that, and now Fearoth trying to find some more. His position is noted. Now the spike to be planted, but 20 seconds left.
Oh, Safe comes through from Heaven. Perfect timing. Will slot his way through that gap in middle. Now it all falls to XMS, the new man. For Alliance in a 1v4. Looking for a kill or two potentially.
What is this crosshair?
It's making me feel very unwell. Is that a Mitchman classic? Is that a...
it probably is Mute Man. He's up to his old tricks. I miss Mute Man.
I do.
Yeah. I hope he's doing all right.
I'll mute randomly throughout the broadcast for you just to...
Oh, now that's nice.
Yeah?
That's really nice. Thank you. I appreciate that.
He's here in spirit.
I hope he's out there watching. You know, he's out there just sweating watching this game as well. Just like, you know, the Lions are playing. He gets to be the observer for once. He gets to join the people in chat, not the actual observer, but to be an observer. It's a poor word choice. 4-3 though. Poor choices from Alliance that round. That's a little strange. I'm not sure what the idea was to not keep check of that push through, potentially. But now we just have an all-in piece. It's just like a straight-up just hone it A. And they're going to be just fine. Yassine just carrying on forward. TP comes out, has a little look towards CT. No one there. Good information recovered.
Here.
We're actually anticipating the plant for Heaven there. Bam through will make Guild reconsider, but Spike going down now, and everybody on the side of Alliance has got themselves over to this side of the map, so that's... Oh, the fault line was perfect. Rolling Thunder in response as well, but Fearoth somehow, through the chaos, will find 2 kills there.
Fearoth is actually pretty nuts. Like, there's no disputing it. He's pretty nuts. But it is still 5v2. It was a 5v3 till Calify and Yassine. Now, they're using this wall as pretty much the biggest divider. They get one, but you can see the trades come in perfectly. Well done to Alliance. Good spacing, good retake, trying to minimize threats. They'll keep 4 alive, get the defuse and the round. This is a very close half. Like, as much as Alliance have lost a few in a really weird way, when they win them, they look really solid. It's so hard to get a grip on.
This is the fact that he finds that first one and that ahead of the Rolling Thunder connecting, but also as well, XMS throwing down the wall completely splits that site in two. It allows Alliance to come out, you know, clear hell, clear anything on rafters, all of these kind of tricky 50-50 angles that cause problems on the retake. And then they still have utility to invest to clear out site as well. Really, really good stuff from them.
See this mid take in progress now, and this is why I like the idea from Alliance to go for that kind of stack towards like catching this mid play that's been coming out this playthrough towards ropes. It's a fair shout. They've been kind of pressured on this a couple of times, but obviously leaving that gap open was the downfall. For now though, mid has been garnered, but it looked like an A lean considering where the spike is. 3 players here. Where's the end goal now?
Bonkar getting up mid that early on, popping the trap wire. See Guild just trying to hold on the back of it. But nobody really giving anything away on Alliance, so... Again here, last 30 seconds here, Guild going to try and force their way through. Finding anything, just XMS might actually get cleared out with that. The Rolling Thunder going to get sent through heaven. It's going to slow things down once again. 18 seconds left on the clock here. Guild need to find entry.
It's on the cards, and well, a bit of a trade out. 10 seconds. They still need that spike to be down. You can see Kata on duty, just trying to keep them back, tries to keep them safe, but Draken finds Fearoth. Kata on the turn, gets one, but can't get the trade out effectively. You're seeing there, keeps it all in check. A 3v2, now make it a 4v2. Actually, no, a 3v2, because Hype is doing that. It's now down to a 2v2, and Draken was already low, and Hype is doing the dirty work. You see now left in the 1v2, his teammates have been just left in tatters.
Huge round from Hype here. He's going to come through, be the front man. You see, actually finds that one for free pretty much. He goes for the underhand nade. It's going to keep Lucka back for the time being. Aftershock going to clear him out. You see, actually swaps out, but it's 6 bullets left. He's creeping. Lucka sticking it right now. He gets the half. You seen. We'll clutch that one out. His 3rd on the round. Alliance kept it close. That retake on Heaven, so good from Hype.
Let's watch this one back. Timing could not have been better. Catches him there, catches the res. Info comes up. Draken on the swing. Draken was low, sure, but still, that was an excellent bit of play, making it just potentially feasible at that point.
Yeah, a little bit off with it. I like the fact, you know, Hype's going forwards. He's low HP. He's trying to, you know, open up that 2v1 for him and Lucka, but you're seeing finding that one completely unopposed. Really unfortunate. Field once again up mid quick. This is kind of goes. You see, he's actually going to pop the showstopper here and try and force him. Yeah, did he fire it there? He must have fired it.
No, they're backing away now. Oh, this game just feels like they know each other so well. They're almost over kind of cooking it. You know what I mean? You got this mad take now towards Heaven. They've got a bit of utility out, posted a bit of theirs as well.
But look at it though. Bonkar, no flashes left. Draken's still got a paranoia, but nothing on your scene, and he used the showstopper there. Luckily, I mean, Leo and Draken still their utility, but a huge investment for no value really. You got to say.
No. Hype knows what's up now. Fearoth's going to try and slot on in here. Not going anywhere else. This is 30 seconds on the hit. Fearoth now spotted, now noted. This is good work here. Fearoth's going to make really decent damage, but it's Leo to double down now. Lucka's got a dirty angle. This could be good. No, Leo's better. 18 seconds. Spike on the way. Planted. Yeah, suddenly not looking so likely now. So it might be time to try and find a different approach, if anything.
Wall still down over heaven as well. Just about to fire, but Cad are going to pop it regardless. Do they decide to invest the revive here? I mean, if they find a kill now, definitely doable for them. XMS going to try and get something set up. Bolt line in response going to slow things down further for Alliance. It looks like they're actually just holding to maybe play Exis. Draken offbeat swings on rafters. Guild will slip away. Keep 4 alive in this round.
Look, I really like XMS. Oh.
Oh, do you?
Ooh.
Do you?
It was just that crosshair was really upsetting me again, but, you know, fair enough. What's their money like now? Because that was a rifle to be taken over. Ooh.
Yeah, the summary would be not good, in short.
Yeah. This should be what? If all goes to plan, unless you have like another mad round from, you know, maybe Fear of hopping around, this should be 7-4. Luck is having a nightmare. You don't love a 0-6. Or 0-8, excuse me. And away we go to the races towards B. This looks like just... It's not necessarily a contact piece because they did send out the utility, but Fearoth now knows he's in trouble. Jacine's going to leap on in, take him down. Sight's theirs. Now keep in mind they are fighting against, you know, Buckies, Sheriffs, bits and pieces. It's not wild. So you're kind of expecting smaller results, but they've been bullied through towards B. That was just brute force. Take the site, push on through. No worries on this. You can see Safe just kind of playing those enemy lines, and XMS. Man's been living the save life.
Oh. Safe finally comes through on that lurk. 2 members of Alliance, Hype and Cad, are just going to play exits on the outside of Garage, but only 1 member of Guild over this way right now is Bonkar. Ooh,
oh.
just misses it, but he's actually going to flash himself. But oh no, I thought it was a flash, but it was a fault line.
That was nice.
Ada will find that one.
They're chasing down mid, though. Hype's heard this for sure. Not bad. Oh, if they can get another rifle. Wait, no. Okay, well, the rifles get kind of kept over, making it a little costly, but there's still 3 alive, so the wealth can be spread perfectly fine. They're on, like, 5.2. They're fine. On the other side, if they manage to maybe get a couple of those rifles away, that could have been great. Maybe, you know, force a better purchase for themselves, but I think they'll be okay going forward. I don't think anyone's in too much trouble, so either way, we have to see if they can avoid the 8-4 half. That's kind of what we're hoping we don't see for Alliance. I'd like a 7-5, because that's a little bit of a more comfort buffer, I feel.
It is, yeah, but I was just about to say, this is a much better feel from Guild on the attacking side. Ooh, okay, to say that, you've seen just going to full-on swing. Kada does have his revive, so they can reset off the back of that. Leo does as well.
Through heaven, no one's there.
This is huge.
No one's there. And Locker's in the middle of no man's land as well. Here we go. Maybe he gets one. He needs some sick aim to lock these down. No, traded on eventually. The route through heaven completely available, and both of them caught out on the side there in kind of an awful position for it. Spike to be planted, and now it's down to XMS and Fearoth. Now Fearoth has been able to bail them out of a couple of tricky spots. We need XMS to go for it as well. No reason not to, but the utility. Hypok is just going to be poured towards heaven.
Yeah, Fearoth with a decent amount still, but it's a 2v4 here. They got to find a kill now, and it's not going to happen. Leo closes that one out. Just Fearoth left. Safe plucks him out of heaven. A convincing attack in half from Guild, and I was just looking back at it. It was actually 8-4 in the previous showing in the first half, and that's the Alliance that came back on their attacking half.
Maybe it's still to happen.
Indeed. I mean, it's difficult, really. I mean, my eyes go towards Lucker for attacking half. He's not sitting pretty right now. 1-10. And just floating back between, obviously, ropes and heaven. Unable to find much success on the defensive half. But early on, looking like a heavy lean towards A, and it's Leo again, expecting him to throw this wall down immediately. Let's see if they can pop in front of it.
Leo is a very solid player, I will say. normally gets at least a little bit of value, even if he does go down. You can see the immediate rotation from Draken coming in. Leo gonna fade away, think, nah, don't need to take that fight. Just bides his time. So at least pulled one rotation away from middle. So if that's the point of progress, then mission achieved, but nothing beyond that. They do have at least the kind of watch of mid from the Cypher. You can see kind of making sure that no one can creep to sewers. So they're somewhat safe from that, and, you know, all his utility in the right place, but Draken finds Lucker and just fades away. Now the new angle. Now Draken. Bit of a pistol arrow. But they have got ramp control, so quietly building up on this, but they did lose out on the man.
And it leaves, I guess, an opening here. Excellent. That's actually going to find you. Seen it.
Oh,
That's
spike.
That's a spike. Kada, a little overzealous for that challenge, and Fearoth double dips on it. That's awful. You see, going to come back and go, what? XMS actually responds with 2 of his own here. Him and Hype left to try and recover this pistol round. 20 seconds left. Potentially going to find this 2v1 onto safe, but he's got a frenzy here. He's going to wait for them to get close. And with XMS on 7 HP, this is going to be really difficult.
Oh, that was just perfect. Look at the time. Can't do anything.
Perfect.
Oh my, safe. Very well done there. Very, very solid, safe pair of hands. Locking down the site, didn't overextend, didn't panic, peeked on the plant, beautiful, peeked on the drop. This is a mess.
It really is. I mean, Kada with the initial solo challenge and then Fearoth coming back and it's like, yo, what just happened over here?
That was just, someone's made a mess in the vents. It smells terrible. No one's loving it. 9-4 though. This is an issue for Alliance. If you expect that build back, they now have to go against the odds. 9 rounds against them, and the economy in the favor of the team leading, which is Guild. Alliance with only 4. Clean eco here, aside from I think it was just a little ghost for XMS. And the underhand nade could do dirty, dirty damage as well, but it's all, everyone's blind. And once again, this is very unpleasant, Valorant, if you're an Alliance fan. That was just a shutdown, bit of a grind up, but get the round over and done with, get onto the real round here, get the guns out.
I mean, whichever team you support, I don't think anyone would have enjoyed watching that round.
Beautiful. EU Valorant, stunning.
Yeah, some great crosshair placement there behind the flash.
Tactical.
Bucky in the mix, a nade.
Oh, it's wild stuff, man. Okay, I'm still not 100% sold on XMS on Astra yet. Like, I don't dislike it. I think he's been okay. Yeah, right? Exactly the same, right? It's just that it's okay. It's not changed my world yet. Oh, Leo, run away, Leo. That's not where you want to be, man. You got to get out of there, dude. Alliance with a quicker pace to this. Maybe the right read as well. Bear in mind, Draken wasn't actively playing here even before he kind of leant over late. Burst through all the trade. Lucker, nice work from him. Keeps it moving. Gets down Bonker as well. Yassine finally finds him, but this is a bonus round. This shouldn't be as sketchy as this is. This gets rifles. Yassine, no, you can't do this to them. Oh, he's done them dirty.
So well played from Yassine. Again, he's one of the ones I come back to. Yes, we've seen Guild. It's been highs and lows, right? But on the highs, it's usually this man. And he looks so fantastic. Once he finds his groove, so good to watch.
But, and I've got to say, Alliance just individually looking a little quiet today. And this is the thing. I feel like I always miss the best games of Alliance. Maybe I'm just a bad luck charm for them, because I always see, you know, when Mitch has cast them, they're sick. They're absolutely nuts. Today they're just looking a little quiet on this map at least, but it's first map jitters maybe. Get it out of the way, bounce back in on map 2. 11-4. They got to sharpen up here. As Guild, you know, at least the heavy hitters for Guild, I've got to say, they're on today. We've seen it. That's fine by me. Got Leo coming out. I'd say Safe's on it as well. Yassine's delivering. Bonkar's just fine. Draken's there. It's, you know, it's all kind of ticking over now. This round is the bigger issue, is the fact that this is pretty 12 for Guild. So Alliance are going to have to do something mental.
I was just going to say, this is the problem with the A4 scoreline, right? If you come back in, you lose pistol and don't even get a comfortable position when you lose the pistol to try and force back into the next. You're at 11-4 before you know it, and you're on a terrible buy.
if you're seeing can just buy time, there's a filthy flank through the sewers. There's a rat approaching, and they have absolutely no idea. And there it is, Draken with 1, with 2. There's nothing you can do about it. They are caught in between a rock and a hard place. They choose to go towards heaven, towards the rafters. Now Leo gets contact, but look who's waiting. It's Yassine. And now just Hype alive. You get 1, but that's about it. So well handled in the end by Guild there. Nice flank coming out. Good timing from Yassine. Not to get overly drawn in to try to, you know, eco Cobra, but keeps it in check. And this is going to be now all or nothing for Alliance.
Yeah. It is indeed. And looking at it, I mean, nothing online. They can potentially make a play for an orb and get XMS and Lucker's ultimates, but I mean, really, they don't have anybody to close the distance on a Rolling Thunder, potentially Fearoth, but going to be an awkward setup to get that working, but doesn't look like they're going to make a play for either orb.
Yassine? Okay. I mean, why not?
Yeah.
Freebie onto Kata. Bullying the way around. Safe just swings on the contact on the steps. Yassine's still alive in this, just can back away. As it sounds, the 3 remaining players, they're finding no entrance here. Guild are playing good Valorant at the moment. I think this is what we've been enjoying seeing overall from Guild is their swing up in performance, right? Yeah. It's that kind of stepping stone of, okay, well, we've seen the potential of what they could do, but we haven't seen it all come together at the same time. Now we're starting to see that little bit more of, like, consistency, which is very, very impressive. Now, again, mid under threat here. Safe. Finds another. That's the spike now lost on the cross, so next players will have to work through. Good use from Hype to make them have to work for this, but dips one right back in, but Hype. Nice work there, securing towards the ropes. All right, Hype. Let's see what you got then. You want to just drag your team through this? Go ahead. Let's see what you've got. Hype and Fearoth left to pull this off in a 2v3. Spike to hand, and away we go. But look at Bonka. Nice positioning.
Love this.
Catching that cross. Oh, Hype. This is sick work. You want to go 1 by 1? Oh, Yassine, we don't do this. We don't do this sort of stuff, do we? Oh, apparently we do.
Oh,
and the patience is perfect. This is everything. Hype has just outplayed them completely and utterly, and Draken now left in the 1v1. Or is it all Hype? No! Draken destroys the hopes and dreams of Hype, who did everything he could for his team.
Denies the ace, denies the round, closes the map. Guild 13-4. Bonka actually backs away after the recon, so it's good to give them the opportunity to do just that.
Alright, no messing. Ooh, maybe some messing. Maybe some mess. He's just absolutely battered 2 of them. Kata's low, Fearoth's low. Oh no. Fearoth's 1 HP. Kata's already gone. They've got the spike to be. And you can see the hold coming out from Guild is super deep. They are basically watching the extremities here. Leo, the timing. He pigs back in. Gun barrel. There it is. There's a spot. And a second as well. XMS now noted. You can see the crunch though trying to come in as well. He needs support, but he chooses to try and fight with his buddy Bonka, but they both lose out. So Alliance win that pinch. That is very well done. But look at Draken. Let's see if his timing's right here. The next layer to this piece, actually opting for the utility does give away the game, but he gets the push on it. Yassine, he's on the site. He's just spinning around. XMS comes out, but Yassine leaps up and over. That's 3 for Yassine at the very beginning. And even after that great pinch, I love that towards Connector. It just doesn't work out for them.
Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, the nade comes through from Yassine and Fearoth down on 1 HP, like, just catches him. He can't get towards logs on site. I love the reactionary play there from Alliance, though. As soon as they take contact on C site, both players from B come through for that pinch. And like you said, it was perfectly timed. Guild strike first. Take the pistol round, and Yassine actually going to throw a Vandal in the mix here. On the light armor.
Okay. Easy now. Oh, Draken, that's not nice. You can't do that. Hype, though, good trade comes back in, trying to build their way through, but Leo's on the case. And Leo's very solid at this. This This is where I feel like Leo should be taking strides. And this is why, again, I always give credit to Leo. He's very good at kind of filling the void, filling the gaps that are maybe a threat. He manages to thread that kind of very fine line really well. So, again, maybe not always your highlight player, not your top fragger he is now, but, you know, still, he's very good at that.
You say that, but last time, I mean, Leo was looking so comfortable on the breach. In a lot of clutch scenarios as well. Yes, you can talk about breach being an agent that sets things up, but to be the last man standing and be closing out rounds we've seen him do previously.
Yeah.
Real testament to just how capable he is. Quietly consistent, looking like a little bit of aggression towards... Actually, the fault line's perfect. It forces Kata out, but you're seeing... Fortunately, will fall. He's a bit of a gap, and the Lions don't explode off the back of that. Just going to take the orb, reset a little bit. Look at this. Guild have actually kept 2 over towards 8. The fact that they haven't over-rotated here, they're in a good position to greet whoever Alliance swing back towards, and it's looking like it might actually be A. You can see already Leo hitting the rotate. Hype got a bit of a lineup here. Looks like it might clear out short, potentially, or something at the top of sewers.
Should be. There it is, yeah.
Yep.
It's not bad. It's nice. Quite early on it, though. It kind of gives away the game. Curious to see how it works out now. Draken sitting, waiting patiently. How has he gone away with this? That's against a rifle, man. And Draken, that was one individual there. Luckily, Hype is sick, but Safe might just be better. Sees the next 2, gets the tag, and now brings it down to a 1v. Ooh, Bonka, no. Oh, dearie me.
30 seconds left.
Okay. Keep it chill. Not sure I love that.
No, I not enjoy that. He had Spike down as well. Spike was at the top of ramp. It's just really weird there. Safe's done fantastic and does a lot of damage on the Fearoth as well here, but yeah, just look at it here.
Meal of it.
Yeah, look at the spike.
Wait, he must know the spike's there. Why would he jump this?
I mean, Hype's almost looking at it like, wait, what?
I mean, we take those. We'll take those every day. We're like, sure. But yeah, maybe a misplay there. Again, pressure moment for some of these teams coming in, and Luck has just found Draken completely. Now Safe, though, great response again. Always going to find value with this man. Lucker goes down and Safe has to tuck away in towards one of the corners. But this is still an all-in piece up towards C. This is a bit sketchy. Leo's found Hype. And now Kata, yes, the ult's out and about, but trying to back away now might be a little scary. They've lost control of the rest of the map here.
You see them now as Bonkar going to make his way back over towards A. All 3 members of Alliance still down on C long, and actually Kata throwing out that dagger, going to give away his position. Leo ready with the fault line here. Could line up perfectly. Actually, might get caught out with this. Okay. Yeah, Kata just closes the distance down there and catches Leo with a flash in his hand. You see now, there you go.
Look at this. Really nice work from Kata. Does get found by Bonker in the end, but he basically saved this round from getting any sort of a problem. And you can see they were kind of almost overthinking it, overdoing it. Alliance, though, just kept it simple. Worked it up, banking on Kata to deliver, and he does. So Alliance answer right back into this. So Guild need to kind of keep their focus in this one. You can see it kind of dipped away from them there. And now the buy is going to be poor.
I was going to say, it's really unlucky there. If Leo's like half a second earlier with his fault line, he probably catches 2 in the open on long. Just see here. Just look at the timing. You can see he's posted. Yeah, literally, if he was just a half second earlier, Kata never gets this close. And he's playing the fault line on the back of the spy cam, so it's not a mess up on his part.
No. Just the timing. Couple of seconds apart. We do see the Buckies. 1 rifle for Draken. Draken's economy just confuses me. I swear he's been on like a ghost half of the rounds and then just now a Vandal. So, Kata tries to go walkabouts, gets thwarted away for now by Leo, but beyond that, 3 players still present towards A. Fearoth's going to keep check on it. A double stack towards Garage, leaving C quite open.
Well, the thing, yeah, they've got Safe playing connector with the buck. He's got the trapwire and long, and then, like you said, it's Draken with the Vandal posted up with him. Again, on the back of that owl drone, I don't want to see Alliance even look towards A. The fact that they've seen his buckies, again, you got to anticipate a potential stack. It looks like actually 2 members of Alliance going to try and sell a fake, and that's going to draw one away from A site. It's just Yassine left
This
now,
is great.
and he's backing up. It's perfect.
Oh, this is so well done. The timing could not be better. Hype going to catch Yassine just peeling away from this. And yeah, they've got the site all to themselves. This is gorgeous stuff. You got to love that. When a plan comes together. Draken's still trying to find a little bit of something. But he is the only one really with a rifle. For the rest, it's ambitious at the best. And Draken can at least catch one on the way through, but by now that spike is... I don't think you're going to get near that.
No. You can see Safe just hoping somebody pushes his way. Same for Bonkart. Some exits make it costly. And potentially, I mean, they can stop Alliance getting away from sight. Well, actually, no, they can't.
Actually, I've lied to you. They cannot do this.
Yes, they cannot.
And Draken just trying to do what he can.
Oh, well.
Nice work to keep them at least down to 2. That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's going to force the reinvestment.
Yeah, finding one more on the exit there is... Actually, looking at it, yeah, Hype and Luck are not necessarily comfortable money-wise. Obviously, Fearoth in a position to drop. Kadder as well. 3-2 scoreline. Alliance, Hunter's Fury, the Rolling Thunder, the Lockdown, all available. XMS one away from his. And on the side of Guild, everything at their disposal. Didn't really have an opportunity to really throw anything in that previous round with a lesser buy. Try and get something done.
And slow take towards Sewer. Nothing subtle, but working on through. Of force these rotations. Keep in mind the guild have been sitting incredibly deep, so keeping true information kind of filtering through is going to be tricky for them. They're going to struggle with that. It's kind of part and parcel with one of the problems for it. The Alliance aren't in a hurry either. They're very much taking their time.
A very slow approach here. Actually, Hype playing down towards sewers. I'm expecting the lockdown and a B execute here. So this lockdown position cuts off an awful lot of this map, but gotta take into account Bonkar's Hunter's Fury. Kind of break this plan apart altogether. A lot of chip damage coming away initially. But Guild investing a lot to stop that from happening. 30 seconds now, and the lockdown actually going to get invested for this A execute. Hype tries to follow up, and it's actually Safe there. It greets him. Rolling Thunder's traded back and forth here. Safe tries to cling on to life here inside the cage.
How is he still alive? And look at him, just leans out. He almost got the drop on him, but Fearoth outdoes him. Trade comes out for Bonka. 8 seconds. Where is that spike? It's on Kadder. That's lost in no man's land. XMS trying to do what he can, but these angles are very favorable for the other side, so he might have to just dip away and just kind of accept fate here.
Was it the 5 ultimates on both sides here? So Hype and Lucka, Bonka, Yassine and Leo. But again, well handled to stop that hit coming onto B. Like I said, I mean, they had an opportunity to pop the lockdown, and Sewers in the position that kind of closes off B site altogether. But Yassine popping the showstopper stops that hit from even materializing. Again, gonna look for this.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Yassine just went walkabouts. Yassine has just walked down C long. Man's on it. Does not care. Had Leo for support as well. Did that against a kind of like messy buy, a scrappy buy. XMS on the rifle, still The other's still there, you're seeing on the swing, goes for the spray, done for. Lucka this time will punish. That was a little overzealous, but now Cat are going to try and lean towards the side. We still have one player here, make it 2, and they're both blinded. Safe goes down, and he's got to have seen the other, but the back's turned, and somehow he gets a copper for that. Leo and Draken still making it dangerous, bring it to a 1v1.
XMS has his ult here as well. That's why Bonkar's playing this so slowly. He's anticipating TP back over towards A. I love this. If it pays off, it's going to be huge for him. He can wait out the plant either way. Going to get himself decent reset. And actually, XMS creeping this direction instead. Going to go for the plant on B. Oh, this could be terrible. He could still be ready for the possibility of Bonkar being here, and he absolutely is. XMS closing that round out. The presence of mind to still consider the possibility Bonkar sits on A. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, great presence of mind to keep that consideration just trickling through.
I thought XMS was going to hit the TP early there, but again, I guess both trying to mind game each other.
Cage trigger.
Oh, safe. This one's not looking so good. Alliance should have you all day long. They do, yeah. They're learning the tricks this time around.
Pick up hype though, outside window, so we'll get one weapon upgrade, and that's very early to deal with the lurk. And give Guild a good opportunity here, but really difficult to crack this retake. The weapons they got.
Don't see how they do it. Let's have a look. Flashed up. XMS still on the site, pretty happy here. Lucka's got Bonka, but a good trade for Draken then, actually. Really nice swing coming through. Now Fearoff feeling a little in trouble here. Leo's going to put the pressure on. And yeah, great work from Leo on the way back in. Where did they get this from?
Just fantastic. Really, really clean retake. To crack back into, again, with the weapons they had, that they dealt with hype early enough where they could reinforce and set up for that retake. And they just rolled through, excuse the pun.
Last player standing.
Great work from Leo on the way back in here, just keeping safety.
I'm just going to throw an operator out here. It's a weird purchase, Lauren. Look at it.
I'm not sold, but okay. That's look. It basically means that XMS has to deliver. Women heck. This is just one of those weird games I feel between these two. They're so in each other's heads. They're playing these kind of like mad games. It's so close because they've had such OTs before. You can see, and now a little bit of presence shown towards long. Bonka doesn't get as much information as he'd like, and now there's going to be a jet on the side. That's a bit of a problem. Can he thread the needle and get around it? No. He's being hunted down now as we speak. Safe, though, tries to bail him out from this, but Bonka actually does find Kata.
So well played.
So keep your eyes on where XMS comes into this, because an op on the attack, on an Omen, with just pistols around you, yeah, I'm pretty sure Bonka's like,
what?
What? Did not expect that.
They got to reset away from this, yeah. I mean, you're seeing still holding down the middle of the map as well. 30 seconds left. And I'll be honest, at this point, it would be terrible to lose this operator. What was it? He was down to 800 credits, I think, with this purchase. Leo, okay. Oh, okay. They lined up for him. Fearoth will fall. XMS trades it out with that operator, but there you go. Draken swings through, finds the last two, and that operator only finding one kill. Yeah, looking at it now, XMS 3,400 credits. And he used his paranoia in that previous round, so I don't even think with the light armor and the 2,900 rifle, he's going to be able to get his paranoia back. Yeah, he's on the sheriff now. So he's opted for util, full armor, and the sheriff. I don't pass. No comment.
All right, you. I'll leave you to work that one out. That's your job for the day. Good luck.
I'm just gonna DM Mitch real quick.
Maybe. And here we go. Straight walk towards C. No frills to this. It's very much kind of dry run, but Safe's going to at least find hype now. I'm not sure if he can do any more damage. This should be now the site kind of being taken, but look at this wrap coming out. You're seeing quickly on the flank Alliance.
So fast.
Tuck towards the site. Yeah, this is open. Oh dear, no one watching long either. A fumble being made and Alliance trying to make up for it. You can see the push, the desperation in Fearoth to try and make it up for him, but Draken was right there in support. Now XMS all alone. Does eventually get the rifle, I guess, to fall into his hands. Now what does he do? Tries to get a plant maybe. Okay, Spike now down, time's on his side. 55 HP, 3 potential targets, 2 working through CT. Good choice here, looking towards your scene. Timing's everything, trying to keep moving around. Oh god,
Leo's just gonna punch
dicey!
for it.
Oh, there it is. Just bumped out of position.
A nice try, but
Change of plans.
it's just a strange round to kind of throw it at C and see what happens.
I was just getting caught with no one watching the flank there. Like, it was a quick flank, don't get me wrong, from Yassine, and I think it was Draken with him. And you could see instantly the panic on Fearoth was like, we have to fill the gap. But didn't account for Draken to be there too. It was very complimentary in that regard. A tough round and another tough moment for them coming into this. At 4-6, money not in a good spot here. This could be 7-4. We'll see.
And I was going to say, yeah, XMS, due to the sheriff purchase in the previous,
He's just off the bicycle, which is weird.
He's going to throw a Vandal into this one. I think he was down to over 1,000 credits, so not as bad this time around, but if he can find some value this time. Bonka playing very deep towards spawn here. Again, with the Blade Storm, we know that Kada closed this distance very quickly. Guild going to opt to just play full retake on this one now. They have Hunter's Fury, Showstopper, Rolling Thunder, the Neural Theft all available. And actually, Rolling Thunder's going to get traded back and forth. Yeah, Kada actually tried to close the gap there.
I love the display of potential through CT, but then flexing in through Garage. This is really nice from Guild. They baited Alliance into just focusing so much towards one side, and Fearoth, this is going to be a huge bit of work from him. He's doing so much, everything he can, but now the numbers swarm and overwhelm. And I've got to say, Guild, you saw how Omen then on their side, I think it was Draken, just kind of leant towards CT, put his utility down, made steps, made noise, swung through Garage to support the play back in through with Safe, and they just pinched it so well. Oh, Alliance just left kind of in no man's land on that.
Yeah, really, really well synergized retake there, and a big investment, but yes, you know that they're going to buy back into this round here, so you know that you're going to basically have carte blanche, so to say.
My intel is there. This goes here.
I guess, I mean, Neural Theft still on the board, Draken 2 away from the shadows, but actually Alliance coming into this one with the ultimate advantage. Lockdown in the Hunter's Fury. And the Hunter's Fury going to get popped very early. Oh, did he catch the second tag there?
Yeah.
He did indeed. Draken immediately falls.
Okay. That's a really good start. That's big. But look at this aggression again. The flash comes down, but not well enough. Guild just trying to make some mad aggression happen, and you know what? Fair play, but when Alliance were playing those defaults, they were super passive. They were very slow. The kind of juxtaposition of their incredibly fast hits to now their kind of slower default definitely works out this time, leaving Bonka and Safe, the last two standing. This should be around.
Yeah, and they're actually going to fake out A with the lockdown as well. They're going to leave.
Nasty, isn't it?
Yeah, going to leave one player over here in hell. Actually, Safe gets detained. That gives them free access to C site.
Yeah, lovely.
And a 5v2 advantage here in the post plant. A Safe just catching Fearoth.
No. No. We don't lose these. We don't lose these. Bonkar's found Kada. Okay, XMS, good work towards Safe. Now Bonka last alive. Double face, well done. Alliance keeps it in check. And 5-7 is way, way more comfortable.
Switching sides.
Yeah, again, with how that round fell, I think it's a victory, if anything, for Alliance to stabilize there and get a couple more on the board.
Everyone hiding.
A really interesting back and forth game, and some really weird rounds. And I'm not just talking about XMS's economy. To see really how Guild approach their attacking half, because it always is for me. This is where the most questions come on Guild. Is their efficiency on attack, and I always look back to the clock. Always look back to the clock in that regard.
Okay. Let's see what you've got now. You're giving yourself enough breathing room here.
Okay.
What? Yeah. Observer was just like hanging out. Same. Oh, Leo's found Fearoth. You can see he desperately wanted to just nip around the corner, but no. Leo was watching
Like a
that
full reset
so
here.
snappy.
There's a triple flank. Look at this.
What? Okay, Hype on the site, Draken on the first part of the flank, but there is a flank in middle, but Leo's found Lucker. Now Hype wants to swing this, wants to clear it, can't. Draken's there, dude! This is a wild pistol! Leo's just got him dead to rights. That's a sick one from Leo again.
Beautiful round. Again, just weird. I mean, I love the approach from Alliance as soon as that pressure comes through mid-map. I mean, actually, as soon as you know that hit's coming through, I mean, you're seeing plants the bomb before the clock even passes 1 minute 30.
Jeez. And they must have so much confidence in watching either, you know, over VODs to be able to think, I can get that down. Like,
Yeah.
I'm fine. No one's actively going to be playing that close to B. Like, don't get me wrong, B is often left quite open because of that. We might have a mid-walk coming out as well, actually, from Alliance, so keep your eyes on that. Might be Jet going for a walkabout, but Draken's found Kato already. And Draken's just mad with it, man. He just sits there on that ghost and he's just fine somehow.
Both going to hang around just to get some damage. It will be a decent amount, actually. Safe now. We'll find Hype as well. Trying to get some more chip damage onto a couple of these players, trying to force their way through.
My favorite bug in this entire game is the small knife. It has come out a few times today. Makes me happy. Draken, dude, stop. You're meant to buy a gun at this point. Like, not just a ghost. And look at this, he just gets the free rifle that was hanging around. XMS, not snappy enough this time. 3 alive. And the thing is with Draken, like, he gets away with this so easily because he's so slick on that ghost as well. And I mean, if anyone loses a gun, it's an upgrade. The rest of his team are all bought up too. It's a really good idea.
Oh, Guild pick up the second. A ghost, 2 specters, and 2 rifles. Actually, Leo, Draken have vandals.
Scanning ahead.
Here, actually, you can see another quick look from Guild. It's an early push towards Suez, actually, and this is usually where we see Guild start to hesitate and reconsider the push. Kader actually swings on that, and Yassine falls first, but Darkham finds a trade. Hype responds as well.
Okay, this is the bonus round. This should go to Alliance here, if everything's going according to plan, which I don't know if I could say this game is for them so far. Bonka needs to back away, get some support from his boys. And they kind of both fall off this for a second or two.
Still got the Rolling Thunder. They want to make use of it
Oh,
here.
no.
Safe. Actually finds Fearoth, and now, actually, I mean, bigger picture-wise, Hype down to 15 HP. Guild looking better in this scenario. Rolling Thunder invested here. Oh, Lucker goes unchecked. Bonka finally trades it now.
Bot coming back.
2v2. Hype
so
still on
XMS
15 HP, though.
Exactly, and XMS is a mile away. So Hype needs to just live for a little bit of time. Yes, he will lose positioning in that post plant. He's just going to watch himself, make sure he's, no one's going on the wrap there. Considering hell. Okay.
Placing sentry.
Little turret goes down. Might help them out here, but no one giving away anything. XMS has found nothing on long either.
It's taking so long.
Yeah. Okay, so one towards Hell. One on short, spots out Hell. XMS needed that clean, I feel here. He's got to do the heavy lifting in this. Great work towards Leo, but now, look at the readjust. Bonka gets away. Oh,
What?
no.
No. Hype.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Yep. Yep.
Delete the VOD. Cut.
Get it gone. Get it gone. Get it gone. Get it out of here.
And I'm pretty sure, actually...
Oh, don't replay it.
Oh, no. Yeah. Show me again.
One enemy remaining.
Oh. If I had to go XLR, man, that'd be right on there. That noise of you making that, right there.
Help me, I've fallen and can't get up.
Help me, I cannot get up.
I'm pretty sure it's only like 16, 17 HP you lose from that drop as well. So it's like... Okay, moving on.
Oh, dearie me. Look. Sometimes it's not your day. You know, sometimes you gotta just accept it's not your day and you gotta move on and just deal with it. But for now, we go again. Double digits now achieved for Guild. 10-5 Alliance. Having to pick themselves up literally off the floor. Flash out towards middle. Lucka sitting in a nice little off angle towards Garage, hoping that someone may be brave enough to come through. It might be Yassine having a bit of a wander.
No more charges left.
Alliance not getting any freebies yet. No one's too aggressive. Everyone's taking their time. Caution hype. Ooh, and XMS has got a lot of info here and the timing's excellent. He's just going to catch enough of... Oh no, Lucka just died in the meantime. Hype did find Draken and now... This is all about timing. He's got the weirdest flank. I don't know if he'll even come to anything. He's going to lose that timing of surprise because now they're going to be considering it. Oh, Feroth's having a bad day at the office. And now he's just trying to make this go away, make it stop. Leo's found him. And XMS, yes, the flank's good, but he needs more than just that. He needs a whole lot of damage. And now the other two are going to be coming through from Connector.
We're actually smoking off the front of B so that he can creep up. Kind of plays into Guild's hands. It gives him an opportunity to focus all their attention towards A Link here. Kada with the Bucky still trying to get something done. XMS hasn't even crept through yet. He's still stuck outside.
He needs to offer himself up for the trade or something. This is too individual now. There's no way. Unless he literally is back-to-back bangers, not going to happen. And the time's run out. Bonka to secure. And Guild just pushing further ahead now. This is getting into GG no re territory for Alliance. 5-11. They do have a buy this time though. They get the economy in the right place for it. They do have Hype's ult. They've got XMS and Kada all online.
Yeah. Look at, and again, lost bonus to consider, but coming into the last round, I don't think it's going to be a full buy. If Guild close this out and go to map and series point, it's looking rough for them.
We go again, and it looks like a bit of a quicker a start, at least from Guild. And actually, Bonkers found XMS. Where was that? Was that walking mid? Oh, he tried to walk the smoke, I think. Oh no, that's gone wrong. XMS is down. 5v4 now. You can see Cadawan's back in now. Rule 101, you get the advantage. You hit the brakes for a second. You look for the re-aggress elsewhere. Kada went for a walk, pops down the smoke, but backs away again. Just trying to reclaim some territory, keep some portion of the map safe. Does have Killjoy with him, so that's Hype alongside. And now the re-clear from Bonker, so forcing a bit of utility down here. That's not bad. Denies vision towards the site itself.
Again, Guild trying to pressure their way through sewers. Alright, that's the Alliance. Holding a little deeper, but look at this. The 5-man swing back elsewhere. I mean, they just want to play trades, right? With that man advantage here, I don't fault them at all.
Standing ahead.
30 seconds left.
Look at it.
Okay, go again. Good utility use from the Omen. TPing towards the back, safe finds Kada. Locker dips in, dips out, doesn't want to stick around for this one, but you can see Feroth feeling brave finally. Leans through, 10 seconds left now. Spike is loose, there's a chance. And it's dwindling, 9 seconds now. Spike to be planted in Hype. just too far away from this now to capitalize on all that mayhem and a 1v3 presented.
Yeah, got the lockdown, considering it. I mean, talk positives coming into the last one.
Yep.
They've got a stack of ultimates here. I'm
Gotta use them.
I'm going to look at the buy, but...
Perfect.
Spike down. C. One enemy
This
remaining.
replay will get a
10
decent
seconds
look at it. I don't think it's going to be pretty. I mean, better than I was expecting, honestly.
Yeah, I guess Kata can spread the money around a little bit as well if he needs to. I don't know if he had much to start with. I don't think he did. At least he's got his ult. 12-5. An Alliance. Now going to be pressured. Guild going to just turn it up a notch already. Yassine going to leap in, get towards window. Might just post this one. Yep, doesn't quite find target. Still. What?
Oh my
God, that was dirty. A trade out. XMS doubles down on it though. Doesn't allow Leo to capitalize. Good work there. But Spike is planted and Sight is now under control by Guild. But there's 4 players still standing for Alliance and they cannot let this one slip now. Kata finds Drak and Bonka pops the ult. Doesn't quite find what he wants, but there, he does get one. But Feral finds Safe on the flank and now Bonka left in a 1v3. He's going to at least see the first, but XMS denies. And Alliance live to fight another day.
Safe just... I guess half a second off there with catching some value on that lurk, and that would have been huge. They invested so much in terms of following up on that Rolling Thunder that if you'd have found that kill on Fearoth, I think outside C-Link, maybe could have flipped it back in Guild's favor, but...
Could have.
You're right. Alliance cling on.
Oh, this is making me nervous now though, because this is where it gets to that like messy, puggy style where it's just like we just keep going, we just, keep driving it home.
Keep throwing it.
Now let's see what we have here. Aggression being shown by the defensive side, at least in the form of Kata pushing up a fair amount, Drak in those creative big bit of space. There's a trade out though, right back in, and Hype finds it again. But look at this. This is what I mean. This bloodied battle, just wanting trades, effectively everyone full commit. Ultimate gets popped here. Cypher gonna find all that information. Safe now knows what's up, where people are, and they can decide where they want to go. It looks like Spike is still though towards Garage. I don't know how much XMS knows of this. We're starting to get paranoid, I think. Yeah, it's definitely getting paranoid. Great game sense, though. Isolates Yassine. Does that give away where the spike is, though? What does Bonkar do with this now? Bulldog at side. Can he isolate XMS? Safe's done well here. Finds Fearoth. That will add a bit of a problem now. Peeks out. XMS might just sit and wait here.
He's actually going to sit and wait.
He should. Oh, no! Oh, no! That could have cost them everything. He could have just waited. He had his TP if really necessary. But now, dead and gone, it's all down to Hype in the 1v2. He knows that Safe was a little bit further away. Maybe
as well.
He does have the lockdown, you're right. Maybe he can get this in the right place. Clears sight as best he can. It's not perfect, but he's going to have to try and do something. Drone goes out now. Okay, he knows there's going to be one towards long. There is the ultimate invested. It's not deep enough to get the player off long. It will force the player through on Garage, though, if anything. Oh, this is not it. Can't get it to halfway yet. He needs to find Bonker and he just can't do it. The ult's not there, and this is all just looking heartbreaking. And there we go. Gets us to halfway. That's not bad. But now Safe shows his hand, and Safe takes him down. It's 13-6. Guild live to fight further forward in the tournament.